You're listening to Book Club Babes. Let's get into it. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. The episode's late because I was a sick girl again.
Well,
Sorry.
don't be sorry. The girl's got an upset tummy and we're trying to figure it out.
Hot girl problems, right? That it's a hot girl problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, tummy troubles.
Absolutely. She
Tummy
can't have
troubles.
it all. She can't be smart. She can't be beautiful. She's got to have
I can't believe
something.
no, the best part of that is that I said that to you first.
At least she knows. Yes, get my bet. Yes, believe that yourself.
No,
Yes.
no, 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 no. No, I find that funny. I just think it's funny to like try to fucking it is what it is. This is having tummy troubles is just my curse in life. There are worse things that people are cursed with in life.
True.
So as long as I can get through it, and the best part of being at the hospital was that I found out that I'm not dying. And that was all that I was like super worried about. So
Truth. So you're not dead and you're not dying
well, I
currently.
am dying. We're all dying, but
Well, I
like
guess we are, but
not
like
in active death.
active. You're not actively dying. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, so all good.
Frick.
But sorry about the delay. We got it out
No,
anyway, though.
it's our pod. Sorry, but I'm
True.
just gonna say
Not
this
yours.
for everybody in the back. It's our pod, not yours.
I love it. I love it. Exactly. Sorry though, but it's all good. Okay, so what have you been up to? What are you
Okay.
reading, watching, doing?
I well, hockey started again. So I'm back on watching hockey. So
And
obviously,
your hockey, you got your team.
I got my team and everything. I'm ready to go next week on the
Fucking
ice.
go, LFG girls, let's
Let's
go.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Um, and so I've been watching hockey, obviously, but I'm listening to a new book called Creep, and it's
Oh, is it creepy?
creepy. It's creepy. She's a cleaner, and then she's like stuck in the guy house. She cleaning. She
It do be
creepy.
spooky season. It do be
Hmm.
spooky season. So these thrillers are like,
They're like la 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 la, and I was wrapped up in this book.
oh
So
my
like
God, I know.
I pretty much that's what I've been up to. I started a new book, but I think I'm literally like 5%. Like I think I picked it out
Yeah.
last night or another night last week or whatever. I think it's called All Her Little Secrets. I'm literally at 5% in. I can't say confirm or deny anything and
Nice. But you
can't
started
even
it.
confirm the title. So that's
Cool,
just
cool, cool,
me.
cool, 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 cool,
I'm
cool,
the
cool, cool,
type
cool,
B
cool.
friend, just as if anybody's wondering.
Literally, but you're also type A. You'll plan those vacays. Like you
True.
got that in you.
True. I
It's
do.
just
It's I just don't want to access it.
right this moment. No, I don't care right this moment. So whatever.
But
I love it.
other than that, that's it. So what about you? Like, tell me.
There's a new season of Love is Blind, so obviously I watched all of it.
Obviously. Well, if you're down with a sick tum, like what else are you supposed to do?
What
Love
else are
is
you supposed
blind.
to do? That's what I did on Friday. I just fucking snugged with George and watched Love is Blind.
That sounds
Um,
glorious.
it was pretty great, but being in the hospital, I had some fucking time to kill,
True.
so I was reading my other book because I had already finished our
Ooh.
book. So I've gotten further in Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, I think her name is, and it's fucking
Ooh.
weird. Like it's you did you read it?
I don't know if I've read that one specifically, but I feel like I've read a Karen Slaughter book and it was
Weird.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So,
good for this time of year.
yes. I'm gonna be honest, like I kind of put it off. I was reading it before we started Keep It in the Family, and then I stopped reading it because I was like, sometimes if you do two thrillers at once, you can like kind
Fuck
of
yourself up in the head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, like I don't
No,
want to get
like
them confused.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Not that they're the same, but like you never know, right? So
Well, yeah.
I kind of stopped. But then after I finished this book, I went right back to it and then read a bunch of it when I was in the hospital, and it was like really good. So I'm like reading that,
Yay.
which is good. And then I started listening to, I didn't put it in my Goodreads yet, but I started listening to a romance just for the
Ooh.
summer, which I'd like heard a
Oh.
lot about. Um, it's like immediately, it's probably in the friggin' description, but it's two people that have that curse where they are the person where the next person, how do I describe this? Do you know what
Oh
I'm trying to
yeah.
say?
Yeah. They're when they break up, their
The person
partner.
finds their forever
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're both that. So they're thinking maybe they can break the curse if they get together, and obviously they're going to get together and it's going to be great and they're not going to break
Obviously.
up or whatever. Like, obviously. But
Hopefully not.
I've heard that there's like some kind of heavy, there's like
Oh,
yes, there's like some
it's a bit deep.
real
It's a
there's a
bit
real
deeper.
storyline. Yes, yes. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
excited, but I haven't been listening to audiobooks because I've been listening to The Life of a Showgirl only forever on repeat.
Exclusively, she's always listening, and she's actually romantic. Really, her fave is
Yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Taylor. I love that song. But I'm like really liking some of the others too. Like I keep getting wish lists stuck in my head.
Oh, I
Like I
love
keep
it.
having, right? I keep having
Have a couple
got the
kids, got the
whole
whole
yeah, whole
block
block
looking
looking
like
like
you.
you. Yeah. And then boss up, settle down,
Settle down, got a wish
list.
list.
Yeah.
I just
It's so
want
good.
you.
So that's
Oh,
honestly, I think that's honestly what I've been doing.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have nothing else. I think we have a few new babes. Let me see.
Oh my God, what are they doing here? Who or what book are
Well,
they here for?
they're here for this book, so like literally like let's talk about it in the
Can we
Facebook group.
please pop off? Like,
Yes,
fuck
let's
me, man. This book
pop
was
pop. Okay, we've got Crystal and Caroline. Oh, hey. Oh,
welcome. Are they both
Caroline.
C's? Are they both K's? Or
C
you're a
girls.
C. You're a C. Yeah.
We're C girls.
How
I'm a C girl.
interesting.
You're a K girl.
Yeah, but
CK.
we're both K. Wait, no, you're Sh.
K. Sh. K.
Whatever. It's
K.
all
You
good.
know,
See, imagine we swapped. You'd be Chantal with a K. Contel. Contel.
Contel. Okay, well, hey, I've been called worst, and I've answered to worse.
Oh no, no, no. Anyway, yeah,
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's
let's do
talk about
it.
this book because it fucking goes off. All right.
Holy
Well,
macaroni. There were
I don't
like
even
so
know where to start.
many, there were so many fucking components to this book. And then like when you think it's over, like I'm like, surely this is the end of the book. How is
But
there
then you
still
see there's still 25%, and you're like,
25% left? And you're like, what the fuck? Like,
okay, John, I see you, John Mars.
what
I see you, John
else
Mars.
could possibly happen? Well, we're gonna tell you.
We are.
So it starts off, we start off this week with Finn, who is alluding to Emma and Chloe not being, quote, the whole story. So, like, we talked about that last week. The whole time you're like, what is
Mhm.
Finn up to? Like, there's
Yes.
something else. And then you find out about the secret family, chapter 39. Fuck. And you're like, okay. But then he keeps talking about there's another secret.
There's more. That's not the end of my deception.
Right? And so
Frick.
you're like, what the fuck is he
Mm-hmm.
up to? Also, I was thinking about it and I'm kind of disappointed that whisper voice was Debbie's voice in a whisper on the audio because I think
Yeah.
that gave it away
Away. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
audio. Like I think they
Yeah.
should have brought in a different voice that just
Voice
whispered or
actor. Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Because, yes, it did kind of ruin the kind of twist-ish.
I think we would have figured it out. Well, we
Yes.
kind of had figured it out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were
Yeah. Yeah.
assuming, but that was one of the fucking
One
20 twists.
of them. One of them. Frick.
But Whisper Voice is telling us about when her mother kidnapped two little girls, and then this is
Mm-hmm.
what brings us back to Precious, who was the
Mm-hmm.
woman in the wheelchair at the funeral,
Yep.
because one of
Looking
them
at
was Precious.
looking at her under the fucking crack in the door. Oh,
So I guess that leads back to the very beginning of the book. Oh wait,
yes.
Well, she's looking under the crack at the very beginning of the book, but that was somebody else, I guess.
I
Because
think
it was a
so. And
guy or something.
yes, I think it
Mhm.
was George's that guy.
Oh, yeah.
George's actual
hmm
friend, which
hmm
that part is also fucking crazy. What
The
the
friend?
well, just George, the reveal of George too, the brother.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I was not expecting that.
Mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
was not expecting that.
I thought he would gone bye-bye, like seriously.
I thought he was dead too in the suitcase, dead in the
Hmm.
suitcase. But then we find out
That the bad dad is still a bad dad, but like also has a slight heart. I don't know.
I don't know either. Sounds like the mom is like the one that's
Hmm.
really into this, and maybe he's
Yes.
like Dave,
I'm assuming it's
but he
kind of
participates, so no, he's worse.
yeah, yeah, there's something there. I guess maybe because it's his own blood, like his own child, maybe, but
Yeah.
even still, that's fucked up, everybody. It's fucked up.
Super fucked up. So anyway, on that topic, bad dad fucking puts George in a suitcase and takes him out of the house and is like, "You gotta
Hmm.
go or your mom's gonna kill you. Bye." And he
Hmm.
literally just pieces out and he goes to
Okay.
fucking Norway. Bye.
Yeah, bye. See, I'm just gonna live remotely on this remote island for the next 20 years of my life. Okay, bye.
Without a wife or kids or anything. Like he's
Anything.
fucked.
He is fully remote and isolated. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, and
Fully
obviously,
isolated.
I'm pretty sure in his chapters he even mentions how he was like afraid to fucking make friends because his one friend that he made got killed.
Yeah, yeah. His
So
mom
he's
and dad
like,
were like, I'll be having this.
this
Thank you.
do be my little toy, not yours.
Not yours.
Um,
Fuck.
which Debbie was the reason why that fucking happened.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie is
Yes.
like garbage.
She's kind of like I obviously she's the worst character in the whole fucking book.
Yeah, yeah. She's the killer. Debbie is the
Yes.
worst. She
She's
manipulates
the
every single
yes.
person.
Absolutely. But it's also Mia's fault for Dave's downfall.
Right. It's
Not.
well, because, and I quote, it says multiple times, Debbie called Mia the cancer in the family.
Mm. There was no actual cancer to be found anyways.
It was
Dave.
just Mia. Yeah, it was just Mia.
It's
Oh my God.
so Mia is like obviously obsessed with she's like finding like inconsistencies in Dave and Debbie's story all the time.
hmm
And she's like, what the heck?
hmm
She
hmm
goes to find out more info, but then she's like, what the fuck? All of this has been cleaned up. Very sus. She finds fucking a hole in a fucking heater or something. And then she's like, absolutely, I'll be looking in here. A suitcase, but this time not of child, full of receipts, dummies,
Documents.
and documents,
Documents.
dummies. And that is how she finds out an address for a warehouse. Hmm.
So creepy. And then she goes
Hmm.
to the warehouse and she goes inside this industrial building and she sees a shit ton of suitcases on fucking display.
Hmm.
40 of them to be exact.
Count them 40. And
40 suitcases. Wait,
mm,
100 bottles of beer
four
on the wall, 40 suitcases of humans on
suitcases
the
of guns on the
wall,
wall,
40
four
suitcases of bones.
humans. Take one down,
Bones,
unzip
pass
it
it around.
around.
40 suitcases of bones on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, that's what's happening. And Mia is like literally holy shitting, like holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. And then he's like, sneaky Dave is like, I wouldn't be doing anything else. Whack comes to. And then Dave is like, so I'm gonna just have like a mental meltdown right now. And because I'm dying of cancer, I'm just gonna kill myself right here in the most dramatic way possible. That is crazy. He dies by suicide.
He
Just
slit
I
his
can't
own
even
throat. He
yeah, I
slit
can't
his
even
own
say it. I'm
throat.
like can't even say it. Oh, oh.
I like highlighted that and was like, what the
What
fuck? Like,
the fuck?
way to be
Oh,
dramatic, Dave.
okay,
Jesus
Dave.
Christ.
Okay, Dave. I'm wondering, I'm assuming he's like being dramatic to throw people off the scent.
I think he was being dramatic because he's like dramatic. Like I think
Okay,
that's
yeah.
just like who he was, but
Who they are.
he definitely had intentions of like throwing off the scent based on the
Mhm.
text message that he sent Debbie. And then
Mhm.
he does this whole like monologue to Mia, who's fucking, isn't she like tied up and watching
Yeah.
all of this happen, which is like traumatic in and of itself.
Right?
But I wrote down the exact quote because I texted you and I was like, Finn is not their bio child. And you were like, I'm not there yet. But I think you were. I just picked up this
Mhm.
line that said, when Dave was spewing all of his shit, he said, I let Debbie keep the baby she always wanted so that she'd get the happily ever after she deserved. And I was like, I know that Finn isn't
Mhm.
theirs. I just knew.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that was like, I was like, oh, fun, a twist.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, you picked up on that. And then also then he texts Debbie. She preempts it by saying that he's dyslexic,
Mm-hmm.
but he does say save my fins,
Mm-hmm.
plural,
Mm-hmm.
which Mia finds out in the end that that's not a misspelling. It is the truth, because
Mm-hmm.
you're absolutely right. Finn is not their biological son. Yikes. His name is
Oh
William.
my God, William. Yep. And Debbie, call it fucking kismet. Debbie they had a baby. They actually had a little baby Finn, and then they
Yes.
lost it. She called it like caught
Mhm.
death or whatever, which,
Yeah. Like
what do they call that?
sudden SIDS, like
Sudden
sudden
infant
infant
death. Yeah.
death. Yeah, yeah.
Which is actually really sad. But
Yeah.
like, so they lose the baby, and then she's out trolling, patrolling. You see me
Me
rolling,
rolling. Yep,
they
she's rolling.
hating,
She
patrolling.
hating.
I'm trying to catch some kids to take home.
With me, please.
It's
Frick.
not funny, but anyway, she
No.
finds these two kids, a 4-year-old and a 1-month-old baby, takes them, and then she's like, "This baby is perfect. It's my new baby. This
Hmm.
is Finn.
I'm
Hello, world. Welcome. See, look at Finn."
welcome to the world, baby Finn, Stolen, whatever their last name is, Hunter. Oh my gosh. Yes. Stolen right out of the front yard of their house, which is bold, brazen, crazy. Fuck. It's fucking obviously we kind of touched on it. Then we kind of go back with the Precious thing and we kind of find out how Dave and Debbie
And then
fucking
this is when
meet.
we find out that it Whisper Voice is Debbie, which we
Yes.
suspected. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So like she's revealing this that Finn isn't bio. Dave's kind of I guess Dave's perspective is also kind of confirming this as well. And then frick, what was I gonna say?
Precious. She gets
Oh
her out of the
yes.
house.
Yes, yes. So then she's like, I need to save myself and Precious because she is at this point seems like she wants to break the cycle
Yes.
more than
Yes.
anything.
Well, and she's thinking, oh, if I get Precious out, her family will be so happy and they'll let me
Mm.
live with
They'll
them.
let I'll just move in with them, right? That's okay, Precious, right?
I
Right,
guess
right,
she's a
right.
kid, but like, still,
That's not
Jesus.
how that works, but yeah.
No, no.
So they escape. They get out of there because they are left alone, and so Debbie takes that opportunity to GTFO with Precious, and Precious has kind of pieced things together on her own. Like, how are you outside of the room? Blah, blah, blah.
How
You're
do you know the
clearly,
layout of the house?
uh-huh. Like, how do you know your way around? Like, what's going on
Hmm.
in here?
Hmm.
Debbie's trying to like do white lies for it so that she's not admitting that they're my parents, actually. Um, Precious finds it out and then is like, ew, you're exactly like them. Hate
She
you.
said,
Get
you're
away from me.
evil. Yeah,
You're
you're
evil
evil.
like them. You're evil like them. And Precious essentially goes to run away, but she can't
And
run away. Boop. She literally gets hit by a car. Run right over.
fuck.
What the fuck? And it is, lo and behold, Dave's car. Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, and then he's freaking the fuck out, and Debbie's
Hmm.
like, "You better go and get help." And while he goes, she's like, I don't want Precious to say anything, so I'm just gonna take this 2x4 and boop, boop, boop."
Just give her a few whacks on the head. Oh, sorry,
Like
she died
whack-a-mole.
while, yeah,
Mm.
she died while you were gone.
Dave
No,
comes back. He's like, I'm pretty sure he's like, I couldn't find anybody
well,
or
yeah,
anything, whatever. He's like,
it's the 70s. Well, 20 years, 30, sorry, 39 years before. So
yes.
then it's like there's no cell phones and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And Debbie's like, well, no worries, because she's dead now. So
yeah,
let's
let's
just
let's just go.
leave.
Yeah, and let's just go live the rest of our lives together. And then you can like help me in my little fucked up fucking tendencies.
Yeah, like I'll just manipulate you for literally the rest of
Mhm,
your life,
mhm.
and that'll be great, and you'll accommodate me and how fucked up I am, and then
Yes.
eventually you'll die and say that you were the serial murderer of literal children, and I'll
Mhm.
get to live my happily ever after. La la la.
Yeah.
Which
I cause you
actually
so much stress and,
that you
strife that you think you have stomach cancer, but it's just an ulcer,
a
so
treatable ulcer.
yep.
Oopsies.
Oops.
This ties actually really well into this quote that I wrote down, which was Debbie thinking about Dave. Did he die to protect me like he always said he would? Or was this his way of forcing my hand to stop? Girl, just fucking stop.
Girl, Debbie girl, listen.
Oh
Listen.
my God. Okay, and then two other things we find out. One, the handwriting Mia found on the baseboard was Debbie's, not
Mhm.
Dave's. There's like a
Mhm.
whole thing about the boxes. We all read the fucking book,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now we know.
The
And that
diaries
she,
are like, yeah, yeah.
yep.
No, go ahead.
No, and then the other thing that we learned about Debbie was that she shook the fucking ladder that caused
Mhm.
Mia to fall and even
Yes.
had the audacity to say to Mia that she wasn't like careful enough or whatever.
Yes. Oh, I might have shaken it. Oh no, you shook it, girl. Girl, you shook the ladder.
She shook the fucking ladder. That's so brutal because she didn't want them to find it. But like
Mhm.
that didn't go as
Mhm.
planned.
Mhm.
Oh,
So at that point, she's like, Finn, there is something like, look at this. Like, and we're only at 20, like there's still 25% of the book, and this is all happening. And we're like, what the heck is going on? She brings this information to Finn. Finn is like, oh, heck no, like, no, this is fucked up. Oh, but wait a second. Aren't you supposed to be looking after Sunny? No, wait, you're supposed to be looking after Sunny. Who has fucking Sunny? Fucking Debbie has stolen Sunny and has taken him to a cemetery. Taken him to a cemetery.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, there
Bye.
are a few other things that happened before that though.
What?
Let me tell you, yes. First of all, we find out that fucking Debbie's grandparents, who she goes and lives with when she's young, because she's constantly worried that her parents are going to come back and get her. Well, no worries, because there's three generations of killers in the house because
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
grandparents
Mhm,
have arranged for her mom and dad to be murdered and cremated,
mhm,
NBD. And their reasoning for that was, quote, we brought him into this world, so it was our responsibility to take him out of it.
mhm.
Which is kind of one of those things where you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I get the vigilante justice of it, but also like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Absolutely.
Oh, and Mia does some fucking detective work and she gets the DNA test done, and that tells her that Finn is not Dave and Debbie's bio parents. And then
Hmm.
she tells him about William, and he's not really happy about this.
No, he's not happy, but it seems like that's like his kind of turning point into like confronting his parents or his mom,
Yes.
essentially.
Yes. But there was a quote earlier, like I kept getting fucking weird vibes from Finn because I had this quote from earlier. All
Oh,
I
yeah.
want, he's thinking about Sunny. He says, all I want is for him to be able to enjoy his innocence for as long as possible and not have his childhood corrupted. I don't want him to grow up like I did. And you're confused. And when you think about it, last week, there were chapters where Debbie, well, Whisper Voice, was talking about how she had an accomplice at some point.
Mhm. Mhm.
But, like, that's not tracking in my head. Like, I'm
Mm-mm.
picking up on this, like, weird thing from Finn, but I'm like, I don't understand. Like,
Yes.
what are your
Oh, and
secrets?
we find out what those secrets are. We definitely find out what those secrets are as he's trying to piece together this, like, where could my son be? Because Debbie has arranged for him to get, okay, so in the cemetery,
Fuck.
they find her. Sunny is already long gone. She's like, sorry, had to do this to you. But, anyways, and then Finn's like, well, I'm just gonna almost kill my mom. Like, no big deal. And then she gets sent to a mental institution, which probably where she should be, absolutely.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
during this time, it sounds like Finn discovers more and more, finds out more about his actual biological family. Seems, I don't know, he's unreliable. Seems like he's pretending that, oh yeah, I talk to her all the time, saying all
Yeah.
these things to his mom to make her feel terrible,
Mom.
obvious.
Mom.
Mom,
Kidnapper. Let's be
kidnapper.
real.
Yes, his kidnapper. And she is like, well, holding this over her head because she's orchestrated that if he comes and visits her, he gets a picture of Sunny.
So he knows that Sunny's alive.
But
Whereas
he's
like
not telling
Mia,
Mia. He does not
no.
tell Mia that.
No,
No.
not telling
No,
Mia.
no, he does not
And
tell
Mia's
Mia.
like going on fucking like a press tour. Well, she goes on like
Mm-hmm.
Good Morning America or something where she's
Yep.
like, I don't know if my son is still alive. And she can't do her job anymore because people were more interested in her story than the story of her
Mm-hmm.
clients. So she started volunteering for like missing kids or whatever. And she's
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
just like living that life of not having
Yeah.
her fucking son.
Not, and like trying to advocate for, yeah, she's being a productive human, like trying to advocate for other people. And it's just bizarre that Finn lets her just go on TV and, like, anyways,
But
crazy.
I do kind of understand his reasoning where he's like, because Debbie's so
True.
fucked. He's literally
True.
like, if I say anything or do anything, I will never have any more ties to my son. Like,
Yes.
that'll
Yeah,
just
he
be it.
does. Yeah, he does believe as soon as, if, because I think Debbie said, like, if you tell, then essentially he's gone forever.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yes. Yes. And she tells fucking Finn that when she dies, because remember, she's dying, she has that fucking disease
Mm-hmm.
or
Oh
whatever,
yeah,
and she's
yeah,
slowing
yeah.
down and it's taken over. So she tells him that when she dies, they'll get Sunny back.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lie. The lie
Mm-hmm.
detector determined that was a
That was
lie.
a lie because we find out that actually George is not dead in a suitcase by his parents. He, as you know, he's alive in fucking Norway. And that's who Sonny is living with, being raised on an island. It sounds like George is also like, he knows that his family was fucked up and fucked. He doesn't believe Debbie is fucked. He
No.
believes Debbie wholeheartedly, and she has completely manipulated him into raising this son. And it sounds like it's actually like fulfilling him, and he is
Yeah, it actually
finding
sounded
joys.
really cute and
Yeah.
idyllic. Like,
Hmm. Like being raised on an island, being raised on the land, like that's beautiful. And
he
it
got
is
a
a
dog.
right, like it is, he was really trying to be a good father figure for that child, and the child knew that I'm not your dad, and like he
Yeah.
was honest about that. Like George did seem like a very good person in the whole book.
Guardian. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
guardian
yes.
and a good
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
um but through all these photos, Finn is like DS Finn right now. And also we didn't even touch that, like, I think Mark and Mia were trying to have like a little bit of a
I don't really know what the
relationship.
purpose of that it
I
really
don't
was,
know
though.
either, but
I
like
guess just
maybe,
that she has his direct
I
number,
guess.
maybe. Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
and like she's getting some information from him and
True.
stuff.
Well, and I guess at the end it kind of comes back too. So you're right to point that out. Yeah.
Finn is like super sleuth and like figures out where Sunny is through the photos
Through the
after.
background and stuff. I love that.
Exactly. And like he essentially tells his mom this and is like, "Oh, by the way, I'm never coming to see you again. Bye."
And shows him photos of
Yeah.
I,
Oh yeah, of George, and I'm pretty sure he's RIP
he's
George.
sleeping with the fishes, as our
He's
girl Taylor would say.
sleeping with the fishes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Because when,
And
yeah.
Oh, and during that conversation, Finn says to Debbie, and this is where you're like, what the fuck? Because it's
Mhm.
confirmed. He says, and I quote, "What kind of mother teaches their son how to kill?" At
Mhm.
8 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucked up.
Ah!
Fucked up.
Oh my God. Oh my
So
God.
Finn is the accomplice.
Yep. He's the
Fuck.
accomplice from way back when.
Yes,
Yep.
from
Yes,
way
yes, yes,
back.
yes, yes. And so he's saying like the only good thing I got from my mother is that she taught me how to kill without remorse, and he was able to kill George to get fucking
Hmm.
Sonny back,
Sunny
but
back.
George is actually a good dude, so like that kind of
Mm.
sucks, but I mean,
Hmm.
I digress. You do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, gotta get your son back.
Oh.
But
Okay, then
frick.
it's like I think it's like 5 years later or something.
Hmm.
The house is being demoed. The OG house. Thank
Yes.
God. Good riddance.
Bye
Finn
bye
is
murder house.
trying, yeah, bye bye. Finn is trying to win Mia back. He's like
Hmm.
gonna go look at this perfect family house. He's got Sonny with him. He's like, okay, cool. Um, there was also like a weird fucking thing about how Debbie told Finn where the original baby Finn was buried in a suitcase in an old cemetery that's going to
Mm.
be like torn up
Mm.
because nobody's using it. So he goes and digs it up and like,
Hmm.
what the fuck?
But
And then do you want to take it from here for the ending?
well, like even through the epilogue, fucking Finn is manipulating Sunny, being like, "Tell your mom that you love this house and that you hope that we all live here together and shit like that." So, on their little adventure outing to this perfect idyllic house with a backyard and everything, they stop at a storage unit. And in this storage unit are more suitcases. Oh,
Fuck
what the
me,
fuck?
man.
Oh, what the fuck? And he shows Sunny because Sunny wants to know what's, well, like, let me see
Wait,
what's.
wait. We know that two of the suitcases are filled and he's considering filling a third, which
Hmm.
is fucked up. And we know who's in them. One, that creepy reporter that called him out on a service call that was just trying to talk to him. Two, remember Lorna, fucking Mia's friend? Well, she doesn't support the relationship
Mm-mm.
with Finn. So Finn said, bye, I'll just chop you up and put you in a suitcase. And he's got a third on hold for
Whatever.
potentially Detective fucking Mark or whatever his name is,
Yep.
because he doesn't like how he's getting involved in his and Mia's relationship.
Mm. Turns out it's a fourth generation murder family. Cool, 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 cool. Yep, 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 yep.
Oh my God. But then,
He's like, oh, Sonny's like, oh, here, let me open these fucking suitcases. It's fucking skulls and shit. And he lets him play with the fucking bones. And he's like, I loved doing that when I was a kid. Absolutely not.
and
Absolutely
the very
not.
last line is, but I promise I won't involve him in what I do like Debbie did with me. Not
Mm-mm.
until he's much older than he is now. Not until he's ready. Twists and
Fuck.
turns.
Fuck. It got me. It got me. I was hooked.
I was
Frick.
not expecting that ending where he was
Mm-mm.
like gonna carry on and
Mm-mm. No.
ew,
But like
ew.
part of him is like thinks that he's better because he's like, oh, it's adults and shit, and like I'm not terrible like my mom. But you are a serial killer, so
And you're literally manipulating your child and like
yeah.
anticipating that he's gonna want to join you one day. Why?
Mm-mm. No, ick. It's
I wasn't
disturbing.
expecting that. I wasn't expecting that
It's
ending. So that was
disturbing.
nice. I
Yeah.
like I was fun that there was like all these little breadcrumbs along the way. And like
Mm-hmm.
I liked that I could call like a twist, but not all the twists, like the George
Mm-hmm.
thing. Insane. Wasn't expecting that.
Nope.
Like as soon as I saw his name, I was like, oh, so we're going here.
Oh, we're gonna go back and find out what actually happened.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm here for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know. It
gosh.
would almost be cool to have like a follow-up book where fucking Finn's gonna kill the detective and they've got like a little like cat and mouse going on or something.
Yep, absolutely. Oh my gosh, that would be good. Like almost like Mark feels like somebody is on him trying like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
danger, Finn's
yeah.
in the shadows.
But he's like, yeah, he's still suspecting Finn and like maybe he's still got a crush on Mia and it's like kind of like
Mhm.
exploring all of that. But the
Mhm.
only one that was fucking normal was Mia, and she
Is
was the one that
Mia.
was made out to be the most fucked up, and I knew that from the beginning.
Yes, absolutely. I did feel like I could trust her at the beginning, especially like when she was dealing with the postpartum and stuff. I'm like, maybe I
Yeah.
can, I don't know, but I do seem like, yes, I was like, I feel like she's sane, but I just feel bad for her because at the end, oh yeah, because he's just really trying to get his way back in there.
Yeah, and he's a master manipulator. Like, let's be honest, he
Mhm,
learned from the fucking best. So here he
mhm,
goes. Like, he's
true.
gonna get exactly what he wants. And
Mhm.
he even talks about how he loves Sunny more than he loves Chloe, like his daughter,
Yeah,
which is like
yeah,
just
and it doesn't seem like Emma is actually in the picture now anymore.
no,
Like
she's
she's
with
like,
a finance
bye.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
like,
She
goodbye. I don't need
couldn't deal with this
this.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
I know that there's something ain't right here. Something ain't right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But like another cool aspect of the book was how Mia actually got therapy for her postpartum and like also
Yes.
everything else that literally
Yes.
happened to her
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and
Which
recommends that Finn does too.
yes. And yes, I did like that part where John was like, okay, she's going to be she's going to become a more well-rounded person as
Yeah.
the book goes on. I did like, oh, it's because Brandy's outside the door. Sorry. Um, I did like her growth in that
Yes.
book
Yes.
because
Yes.
it's like everything we always say, go to therapy, fucking talk
Yeah.
to somebody, just communicate. And she
Yeah.
was the only one really trying to do that
Yeah.
in the end.
She just didn't have anybody to support her. Like she didn't
No.
have anything. Fuck, for fuck's sakes.
Uh,
Jesus
and
Christ.
I do like she's like at the point where when she does leave essentially, I think there's a point, I don't have the exact quote, but she's like, thank God I'm out of this fucking crazy family. Thank the fucking
Yeah.
Lord. And
Yeah.
then she probably thinks she's in the clear with Dave and Debbie being RIP, or well, Debbie out of the picture and Dave being RIP, but like, you gotta watch out for that guy. You gotta watch out for Finn.
Fuck. Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay, okay. Think about it though. Like the next book, if there's not going to be, but if there was a next book, like wouldn't it be fun too if Finn was like in therapy and was manipulating his therapist and like that could be a fun aspect of
and
it?
then he
Yeah, and
like the
kills him.
therapist is like, this is strange, and was like starting to like poke holes and stuff too. And then he's like, you've got to go now
Bye
too.
bye. Bye bye. He
Bye
just kills
bye.
everybody who he like literally like inconveniences him.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to live.
Wait a wait. Actually, you did not agree with me that my fucking soup is the best soup. Goodbye. Bye
Up with
bye.
your limbs. You're going in a
Uh,
suitcase.
off of it. Um, I'm
Fuck.
like, oh, there was a little part there that I wrote a little note beside that said it's giving Bejeweled when Finn shows up in fucking the Converse
Oh, that Mia bought
that Mia
for him.
bought up for him, and she's like, I wonder if Emma knows that I bought him these shoes, and it's like it's giving Bejeweled.
It is giving Betrothed. I love that little beep, beep, beep.
Hello.
That's cute. What did you
I'm
think of the author's writing style? Considering this was our
I
first book by him.
I I liked it. It was surprisingly like straightforward because the whole
Yeah.
time Finn, like we had talked in the first half, like it's almost like confessional booth style where they're like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm bad. I'm a terrible person. I'm hiding shit. And it's like, well,
Yes.
what are you fucking hiding?
Yes.
So I did like that, how it was like not it was straightforward, but like
Yes.
still like disturbing.
Yes.
And like,
And I also liked how, because you know, when it goes back between like different perspectives and back
mhm,
in time, like it gets confusing. But I think that was the point of this book.
yes.
And I
Hmm.
liked that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you were supposed to be confused. It was not
Yes.
like I didn't feel dumb reading it, being
No.
like,
No,
what is
definitely
going
not.
on? Like it was more like, what is going on? Like I
I
don't know.
definitely think that it was like a tactic that he used, like
Yeah.
smart confusion almost.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm deliberately confusing you on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, what else did I let me see if I did just like, yeah, how it was kind of like straightforward, but like still kept me guessing at the
Yeah.
same time. I did like the writing style, how it was like kind of like not matter of fact, but like, well, kind of like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Like
liked,
straightforward, like you're saying, yeah.
yeah, I did like how, um, that the whisper character, that narration and the past timeline kind of like revealed little clues as it went. I
I
liked
like
that.
how we found out how Debbie and Dave met and how it was manipulation
Mhm.
from the get-go.
The very beginning, the actual second of it
Yes, because
all.
like you do get the vibe that Dave is like innocent as far
Mhm.
as you can actually say that because he knows what's going on and doesn't stop
Yeah.
it. But then you see, well, no, he was literally manipulated from the beginning. And in a
Mhm.
way where Debbie's saying, like, I'm saving you.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, and the fact that he wholeheartedly believes that it's, like, up to him to save her because she saved
Yeah.
him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah,
Like
the whole re
I wish that Dave had a redemption arc almost. Like he got to find out the
yeah,
truth instead of
true. Yeah, instead of being like, I'm just gonna head out because I'm
uh,
dying from cancer."
oh man, just
Mm.
go to the doctor.
I liked how it was almost like a mystery and a horror almost like
Yes.
mixed together. Like it
Yeah.
didn't seem like full on like horror with all the like gore and shit. And there was still a mystery. It wasn't just
Yeah.
like gore, gore, gore,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
gore.
yeah. Well, it was
There
definitely
was,
a thriller. Like even
yes.
Ashley texted us and she was like, "My heart is pounding. Like I'm reading this and my
Hmm.
heart is pounding," which
Hmm.
is
Yep.
like
Yeah.
that kind of just is
Yeah.
how it was. And then last night, I'm guessing she finished the book because she texted us, "What the fuck did we just read? Ha 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 ha."
Right? What the fuck did we
That's
just read?
exactly how I felt at the end. Like I wanted to text you and say like finish the book and include some emojis, but I didn't want to give anything away. So I just texted you like finish the book, period. Because I wanted to
What the
talk
fuck?
about it, but like couldn't,
The
right?
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh fuck. No, it was so I did really love the ending. The ending was
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
What did you think about the ending?
Um, I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved that it was like obviously I don't love it in my heart. I'm not here
No.
for this. Like I
No.
don't
You like
want
the
this.
story. Yes, yes.
Yes, yeah. But it was a great thriller. Like
Yes.
it checked all the boxes for things that you would want in a thriller. Like for me, the number one thing I want is like a really good twist, and we got
Hmm.
several of those. Like when you get the twist halfway, three quarters through the book, and you're
Hmm.
wondering like what else could possibly happen,
Hmm.
that's fucking fun. Like that's
Yes.
really fun because then you're like,
Yes.
what else is gonna happen? And I
Hmm.
like that it got wrapped up at the end too. Like
Yeah.
there weren't any unanswered questions. Like I wasn't like, who's this or XYZ? Like it all made
Absolutely.
sense. Just
The epilogue was
yeah.
perfect. I
Yeah.
liked that.
Yeah. 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 Did you feel the same? Like you don't wish
Yeah. Yeah, no, I liked how, he kind of well, yeah, I feel like I already kind of explained what I liked about it, but, like, I just I don't think I would change anything about the ending or anything like that. I feel like it seems far-fetched, but also seems believable in the same like, it does seem like it could be, like, one of those crazy fucking not one-off because there's plenty of psycho serial killers, but, like, yeah, it
like it
did
could
seem
yeah, it
believable.
could.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely could be, like, these people who are deluded by thinking that they're saving these children
Yes.
and all of this and, like, being
Yes.
trained even though it seems far-fetched, it also seems believable
Yeah. Yeah.
from, like, back in the day when you kind of, like, followed in your family's footsteps
Mhm.
and,
Mhm.
like, you would
Mhm.
inherit the family business and stuff, and it's like they're inheriting these, like, family business shit because that's technically all it is. They just move from
Yeah.
place to place, kill the people who are there, and then start
I still
saving
well, no,
kids.
because the adults weren't saving them. That was Debbie's thing. Debbie felt like she was saving them
Saving,
from the
exactly.
potential
Yes.
of what could happen with her parents, sort of
Yeah.
thing, which is
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah, yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah.
I still am super confused as to why the parents were doing it. Like, we never
Oh,
get
they
an
think
answer about what
yeah,
their motives are, but it sounds
right.
like maybe they're just fucked up.
Truth, truth, yeah. And, like, what's with the I guess her grandparents then are like mafia mob people if they have ties to people who can just off people and have a crematorium. Like that would be interesting to know more about that
Yes.
too.
Yes. I did. I liked it though. Like,
Mhm.
as much as fucked up as that quote is, that like we brought him in and we're responsible for taking him out kind of thing or whatever, like
Mhm.
I like the accountability, even though it's really fucked up. And
It's
like,
fucked up. Yeah.
but the appropriate thing to do would have been to have called the police,
Call the
right?
police. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So
Call the
it's
police.
confusing as to why that didn't happen because I mean, that could have changed Debbie's life. She probably
Mhm.
would have gotten into therapy because that was the other thing too. Like they didn't want the grandpa thought that Debbie should have therapy, and the grandma was like, "Well, no, because then everything's gonna come out." And it's like,
Mhm.
but why are you protecting that? Like, why does that matter?
Yeah, it's like
Because they
almost
didn't
like
want her to be taken from them, but it's like,
right. Yeah, it's almost like their name or reputation was more important than
yeah.
well, I don't know if that's the case, but it felt
It also,
like their pride or something,
yeah.
like yeah.
It was a different time, you're right. But it also was interesting the idea I think that John was sort of exploring like nature versus nurture as well, which
Yes,
was
yes. Because she makes a comment on that, Debbie does. It's like, "Well, you might not be mine, but I'm still like I still
mm-hmm.
fucked you up."
Apple
Nature,
doesn't
yeah.
fall too far from the tree. Yeah.
Mhm. In, like, what's
Mm-hmm.
inherited and what's, like, yeah, passed down, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was a very, that was a very big theme through it,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
guess,
Mm-hmm.
by the end,
Yeah.
definitely.
Jeez,
I'm,
Louise.
like, just trying
Who
to look
gives their child skulls to play, human skulls to play with?
human. Ooh, these are my favorite 6 skulls. Yay.
I love them, and I can't tell anybody about them, but oh my God.
Oh,
Finn's talking about how he used to
Beep,
play
beep,
with
beep.
them and
Yeah.
like do tea parties and stuff. And
Mhm.
those are literal murder
What
victims because
the fuck?
all of the adults from the houses from before were all missing their heads, right? Don't worry,
Mhm.
no worries. I got them in like
Uh,
I'm just picturing like a fucking like Tupperware bin, like, here you go. You want to look at
Here
some
you go.
skulls?
Here you go. Just some bones and shit in here. No big deal. Just go play with the bones,
Go
son.
play
Go
with
play
your
with the
bro, go play
bones.
with your friends.
Oh, fuck. I'm like just trying to see if I wrote anything else down. I don't think I've got anything else. So, like, what did you rate it?
I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with this. I can't,
Hmm.
I don't even have a number in my head. I guess based on like everything we've said, I would probably rate it 5 stars
Right?
because it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
But
good thriller. Yeah, it was a
yeah,
good thriller, but like I guess it's hard when the subject, the content is like,
true.
"Ooh, I'm feeling ick about this, but this book
Yeah.
is really good. I'm
Yeah,
glad
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
a work
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
fiction."
Yes, yes, 100%, 100%. Like, I'm not entirely sure that I would like recommend this to somebody that I don't
Right.
really know. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah, you have
because
to
I
know the
feel like,
person.
yeah, I feel like this would like make them be like, okay, I'm
Oh,
not talking to
yeah.
Caitlin ever again.
Mm-mm,
Like,
mm-mm.
that's
I
really
don't think
fucked
we can
up.
be friends. Yeah.
Yeah. But like we did want a spooky thriller for spooky season and we got
Yes,
it. I think I
definitely.
have to say 5 stars, but like the push, that's like a 5 star thriller read
Hmm.
for me. Or that what's it called? Like then she disappeared or whatever, the one with the girl who's dreaming. Remember that thriller? And she lost her child and we read it together and they thought that
Okay.
she like put her baby in the ocean. Remember that one? Is it called
Yes.
Then She Disappeared or
Oh my, I'm as and if anybody doesn't know this, I pretty much forget a book as soon as I finish it. So
the night she disappeared, I think
the
maybe?
night she disappeared. I'd probably have to read the synopsis and then I'd probably remember or see the cover, but
Um
all is good. But it is giving vibes of
okay, no,
what
that's not it. That wasn't it. I don't know. I don't know.
it's
But it was one of
giving
the books I read.
it's definitely giving shades of like things we've read before in the past. I do think I like this kind of because the push was a female author and everything
Yes.
like that. The male perspective of it is interesting.
True. And
Like,
maybe a little more gory, aka
mhm.
slitting your own throat.
Yeah, yeah. Which is, yeah, that was intense. There was definitely trigger warning for people who aren't good with like horror and gore and shit
Yes.
like
Yes.
that for sure.
Actually, now that you're saying it, I think what's kind of holding me back is that I really love like a psychological thriller.
Mm-hmm.
And this was kind of that, but not really. Like it was more of like a shocking thriller. Just like
Mm-hmm.
the whole concept, and then like you were saying, like a whodunit, like along the way, you're kind of like it's a mystery, like you're trying to kind of figure it out or whatever.
Yeah.
And the female thriller writers that we read are definitely more into the psychology aspect and not like the
Mm-hmm.
shock factor necessarily, like
Yes.
slitting your own throat or playing
Yeah.
with skulls in a fucking bin. So that's a really good point, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And like it felt like a lot more straightforward.
Yeah.
There was like obviously emotional connections and shit like that, like obviously the nature versus nurture shit, but it
Mhm.
wasn't so like emotionally charged as
Yeah.
much, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
And you're
What about
right. Like
you?
I
Oh,
think I
sorry, I
would
just cut you off.
oh no, I think I would rate it if we're gonna go Fable rules, I think I would go like 4.75.
Yeah, like
Four
maybe
and three quarters.
4.5? Like
Yeah,
I
four and a
don't know. But
half,
like
four and
everything
three
I'm saying
quarters.
is 5.
Yes.
So I'd
Yes.
probably rate it 5 on Goodreads. Like, but
Yeah.
is it my favorite one I've ever read?
Probably not my
Yeah.
favorite thriller I've ever read because I think I do, like you're saying, I do like a psychological, like a little
Yeah.
bit maybe more, but like there was a lot of manipulation and like,
True.
yeah,
True. 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 I don't
I don't
know.
know.
It was
It's
one
a
of those
hard
things.
rate, but it's
Because
good.
even like when we were reading in week 1 and we're like, okay, we think that Debbie is this and we think this and we think this, but then we're like, but that's too obvious. But then that's actually what happened.
Hmm.
So maybe that's a part of it too, where it's kind of like
Yeah.
it was obvious, but it what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because you did guess things. And like when we were talking with Ashley, she called you DS Nangle, which is very accurate because you were figuring things out before they happened. And they were kind of like the crumbs were there, like
Yeah.
you were saying,
Yes.
to find it out, but it still was a surprise.
Yes. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
love it? I don't know. I really liked it.
She really liked it. Not
Yeah.
LOV yet, just
No,
LUV.
just LUV. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And then next week, we're reading another spooky book. And a lot of babes have been asking for this one. So we're going to read Gray After Dark. And it's going to be creepy, I think.
I hope so. Oh, wait, I just opened it up and saw a trigger warning. Content
Oh,
advisory. This book includes references to pregnancy loss, infertility, domestic abuse, sexual violence, and gun violence.
okay.
Fun.
So a little bit more of the same. So enjoy, but you should pick that up because we're excited to read that next.
Yeah. So we'll see you
All right.
next
Okay.
week.
See you next week. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening. Please join us over at the Book Club Babes Facebook group for book discussions and to make your book recommendations, or on Instagram at bookclubbabes.pod.
If you'd like to reach out to us directly, you can email us at bookclubbabes.pod@gmail.com or contact us on our website at bookclubbabes.ca. If you love the Book Club Babes podcast, please tell a friend about us. And until next time, bye!